If you would like to know how to keep your skin healthy and glowing and de-aging, and or if you have some skin issues that you would like to fix naturally, you clicked on the right video. Hi, I'm Dr. Cori Stern, and welcome to my channel, Take Control of Your Health. I am coming to you today once again from my couch with my dog. My poor pup, I gave him a bath today and he hates water. Just knocked him out. He's been pretty much sleeping ever since. But at least he's not upset with me because he is laying next to me. So I want to talk to you about skin health because I have so many people coming to me with skin issues. And skin is very tricky and it can be very complicated. There are so many different things that can go wrong with it. And one of the reasons for that is because the skin has so many different functions in your body. So let's start by talking about what some of the functions are. And then we'll talk about what you can do for prevention and or what you can do to help yourself if you are experiencing unwanted skin conditions. So the first, by the way, skin is the largest, it is an organ and it's the largest organ in the body. So it is kind of important that we pay attention to it. First of all, it provides your body with protection. It's a barrier against harmful substances being able to enter into your bloodstream. And then it also prevents excess fluid loss. So if you didn't have your skin, you wouldn't be able to contain all of the fluid in your body, and your body is made out of mostly fluid. The skin also has the ability to help you perceive many sensations. It has receptors that detect touch and pressure and temperature and pain, of course. All of those are important signals to keep you safe and also just for your being able to experience things in life. It's also a thermoregulator, meaning that it helps to regulate your body temperature through sweating and also through vasodilation and constriction, meaning if you're too hot, your blood vessels dilate. And if you're cold, they constrict, and that actually helps you to stay at the right temperature. Just trying to think, did I say that backwards? Yeah, I think I said it backwards. Anyway, you get the point. Doesn't really matter that much. Just let's say that the blood vessels in your skin expand and contract based on temperature. Your skin is also an excretion organ. It excretes waste products, such as urea, which is also excreted in your urine, and also salt. If you have excess salt, that will come out of your skin. It plays a role in the conversion of vitamin D from the inactive to the active form. That's why we say it's a good idea to spend a little time in the sun, because the sun interacts with the skin to convert vitamin D into its active form. Your skin is also a storage facility. It stores certain types of fats, and it actually helps produce certain types of fats and proteins. So it actually makes some nutrients. It has immune function because it's a barrier to pathogens. It's a communicator. It changes color as a signal. So, emotional. If you get upset, it may turn redder. If you're sick, it may become pale. It's also an absorption facility because anything that you put on your skin enters into your body. It's quite permeable. So that means if you put good stuff on your skin, you get some good stuff in your body, but if you put bad stuff, you get bad stuff in your body. So we can talk a little bit about that also. So those are the main functions of skin. It also, obviously, it can help to announce your age and overall, vitality and health. So if it's glowing and supple, you look healthy. And if it's pale, pasty, and wrinkly, you don't look so healthy. So I don't know about you, but I feel like it's kind of important to look healthy. And the skin reflects the health of the inside of your body, right? So you don't want to just fix your skin. You want to fix what's going on inside that reflects on your skin. So some things that can go wrong with the skin, there are so many. And some of these things you've heard of before, and some of them you may not have. Acne, obviously, is pretty common. Eczema is when the skin is having usually some type of, the body is having some type of allergic reaction that's being expressed on the skin, so it becomes red and itchy, rashy. Psoriasis, which is more of an autoimmune condition where the body is attacking the skin, and you can get scaly, plaquey, ugly looking sores or rashes. There's actually many different kinds of psoriasis. There's a plaquing type. There's something called guttate psoriasis where you get actual like bumps. Rosacea is when you get red around here, and then you can also get pimples or bumps accompanying that. Dermatitis just means inflammation of the skin, which can be caused by coming in contact with something that you're allergic to. It can also be something that you ingested and you have a reaction to. It's one of those catch-all diagnoses. If you have a skin reaction, it's itchy, and the medical doctor can't figure out what's wrong, that's what they'll call it. Hives is really itchy bumps, usually an allergic reaction, though some people get it from weird stuff like being out in the cold. People can have like almost an allergic reaction to temperatures in the air. Of course, then there's skin malignancies that can occur, skin cancer. And I do urge you, if you have this issue, I urge you to watch my video on how to increase your vitamin D and get a tan without damaging your skin. Let me make a note to myself. I will put that video a link to that video in the description of this one. Because if you do have a tendency to get malignant skin lesions, there is something that you can do about it and a way that you can prevent it. But also, don't hesitate to reach out to me. If that's happening, I can put you on a program. Vitiligo is an autoimmune condition where you have a loss of pigment in your skin. So especially if you have sun exposure, some of the skin gets dark and other parts don't, so you end up with different colors on your skin. People can be very self-conscious about this if it's in a visible location. Warts are usually caused by the human papillomavirus, so it's a viral condition, so coming from your immune system. Shingles is a very painful and also sometimes itchy, blistering rash that comes from the herpes zoster virus, which is what causes chickenpox. So some of this virus lives on your spinal cord, your spinal nerves, and then it can flare up, usually due to an immune issue, and become a terrible, debilitating condition that can actually, it can affect your eyes, your ears. But I could tell you this, if you eat a clean diet and you avoid eating sugar and you avoid feeding these pathogens, it's less likely to happen. That's not the only contributing factor, but it is a big one. Now, any of these chronic, I'm going to put the word virus in quotation marks because let's just call them pathogens. A lot of people don't think viruses exist. I don't really care, honestly. All I want to do is fix whatever's wrong. So whatever it is, virus, pathogen, bad guy, germ, they're all fed by sugar and refined carbs, all of them. So bacteria, parasites, fungus, yeast, all feed on sugar, cancer. So first line of defense is not eating sugar. Impetigo is a bacterial condition of the skin that's also like an itchy rash. It's extremely contagious. Ringworm is something that I commonly see. I actually see a lot of ringworm. So that's a fungus that is in the shape of a circle. You can have weird conditions one is called lichen planus, which is red bumps, which may or may not be itchy, brought on by stress, and also hepatitis C. Seborrhea is severe dandruff and heavy flaking of the scalp. You can have yeast infections on your skin, especially if you have a lot of like folds, like if you have flaps, if you have large boobs or a hanging belly, or if you have extra fat and it's causing the skin to have folds in it, and you sweat and it stays wet, that's what yeast and fungus love. They like dark, warm, hot, moist environments. So you can get yeast infections or fungus infections, between your toes, anywhere in your body where you're not getting enough air. Abscesses are like huge infected pimples that are filled with pus. They can be very painful. Very common to get them on the butt because you sit on it and it's covered most of the time, right? Most people are walking around throughout their day with their butt covered. And so some people actually sweat a lot on their butt, and then you're sitting on it and your pores get clogged there. It can be very painful. And then, of course, I mentioned earlier, wrinkles. Wrinkles are you having a loss of collagen in your skin. Collagen is what holds your skin together. Your skin is made from collagen. Not only, but it is made from collagen. And as you age, your body's producing less collagen, which means that if you don't want to get saggy, then it would be good for you to add collagen to your daily routine and or eat the foods that contain collagen, which most people don't eat, organ meats and the parts of the animal that most people don't eat anymore. It's called nose to tail eating. You eat every part of the animal, and you get all the stuff that you need. And then also the other thing that can contribute to wrinkles, smoking, cigarettes, and dehydration. So your skin is going to be the last place that takes the water, right? Because if you're dehydrated, your organs and your blood need the water first. Your brain is in a fluid-filled sac, your heart's in a fluid-filled sac, your liver, your spleen, and then every cell in your body has water in it, and then your blood is made out of water. So the skin is going to be the last place the water gets to. So if you're dehydrated, your skin is going to reflect that. So I'm going to talk about what we can do, my top products for keeping skin healthy. But before I do that, I just want to make sure that I mention that you can't out-supplement a bad diet. And I think if you follow me, you hear me say this a lot. So the number one most important action to take to keep your skin healthy and every other part of your body is to eat a clean, nutrient-dense diet. Food. Things that grow on the ground, grow on a tree, have a mother, and are minimally processed. And where can you get that? Well, if you're in the US, there's an amazing organization called farmmatch.com, which will match you, the consumer, to a small-scale family farm that's growing clean, nutrient-dense food that will either deliver to your door or have a drop-off location that you can go pick it up. These farms are the cleanest way to eat, and you can be sure that what you're eating there is good quality because the organization ensures that they only accept farms that meet certain standards. So if you're interested in checking out one of these farms and seeing which one you can order from, you can go to farmmatch.com/Dr. Cori, DRCORI, and put your zip code in and see what shows up. If you're outside the US, I have another link for you in the description of this video because it is my firm observation that you can't be healthy if you're not eating properly. So also, the best way to change the world is to vote with your food dollars. And it's an investment in your health forever. So let's talk a little bit about, I'm going to screen share about my favorite products for skin. And some of them are going to be topical, and some of them are going to be something that you put inside yourself. So a lot of people make the mistake of thinking they can just fix their skin topically. But if you're not healthy inside, the topicals are only going to do so much. So this one is called USF ointment, and it's just a really wonderful natural ointment that's made out of essential fatty acids that moisturize your skin, but also it helps to heal wounds and rashes and things like that. And it's great as like for diaper rashes, it's great for babies. There's no chemicals in it. It's wonderful. It's one of my favorite. It's just something you should have in the house and have on hand. And another topical is called Phytogel. And Phytogel is actually topical pain relief gel. It has a whole bunch of homeopathics in it. So it helps with skin problems like sunburns and insect bites and irritations, but it also helps to heal sprains and strains and bruises and muscle aches because it has ingredients in it that help with healing and repair. And next, I want to show you, not that, sorry. Next, I want to show you this, Black Currant Seed Oil. And this is a special type of essential fatty acid that contains GLA, gamma linolenic acid. And it helps improve the quality of the skin. So one of the things that can cause your skin to express issues is if your liver is not detoxing properly or any of your drainage organs. I have a whole video on drainage called How to Prepare Your Body for a Detox. Your liver, your spleen, your bowels, and your kidneys. If they are not eliminating waste properly, it comes out in your skin. So one of the things the black currant seed oil does is it actually helps support your liver function. But it also, the fatty acid in it, the GLA, gives your skin a healthy glow. And I absolutely love it. And just as a little helpful hint, not that I'm suggesting you do this, but if you overdrink and you're not feeling that well the next day, this will help your liver to process the alcohol a little bit. This is another topical that helps with cellulite. I didn't mention cellulite. That's when fat becomes lumpy under your skin. So if you have that going on and you want something that tightens up your skin really well, this is an excellent product. It helps to reduce the appearance of the lumps and bumps anywhere that you might have them. And it's a very clean, everything I use is very clean. I'm just gonna skip the other topicals and go with the internal. This one is called Dermatrophin, derma meaning skin, and this is great for any kind of autoimmune skin condition that you might have. It helps to, let's say, trick the immune system into leaving your skin alone and give it a chance to heal. So if you do have any of these autoimmune skin conditions, you may want to check this one out. There's a lot of skin supplements just because there's so many things that can go wrong. DermaCo is an herbal skin formula that contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different herbs that are known to improve skin health. And I get great results with this. You can look at the label there, Oregon grapefruit, sarsaparilla, cleavers, burdock, and yellow dock. And some of those actually help with detox as well, which is very important if you want your skin to be healthy. Gotu kola is another herb that it's nicknamed Botox in a bottle. So it helps, there's also grapeseed in this and ginkgo, so it helps increase circulation to your skin, and so, you know, to improve the health, but also it's an antioxidant, and also it dissolves fibrotic tissue. So anywhere you're developing scar tissue or fibrotic tissue, so it helps inside your blood vessels too. If you have like atherosclerosis, if you have wrinkles basically also in your skin, it can help make them look tighter. And then this is a stem cell, a skin stem cell called Juvencia, and it is made out of, it is derived from black sheep, and it helps to grow you new skin. It activates the production of elastin and collagen. And I will admit that I've been taking this for a while, and I think it's made a big difference for me. And then just a couple more topicals. This is the moisturizer that I use every day. It has everything in there that your skin could ever hope for. And it really does rejuvenate your skin. It helps to reverse sun damage. It actually has some of the oils in it have natural SPF. By the way, what do you call it? Sunblock. Sorry, sunblock, because it's something I never use. I couldn't remember what it's called. It's pretty toxic, you know, commercial sunblock. There's plenty of natural oils that have their own sun protection factor in it. Coconut oil has sun protection factor 4. Carrot seed oil actually has 50. There's so many oils that you can use. And in that video I mentioned earlier about vitamin D in the sun, I'm pretty sure I talk about some of your options. This is an ointment that actually can help with all kinds of abnormal skin lesions, including malignant ones. I actually had something on my nose that was considered precancerous. I had a rough spot here. I just asked my dermatologist friend, like, what is this? And he said, oh, that's a precancerous lesion. We can freeze it off. And I said, no, thank you. And I used this and the other thing I just showed you, the moisturizer. It took a while. It's completely gone. I keep checking to make sure it's gone. It's really gone. And it has all this amazing stuff in it, and you put it on whatever you don't want, even like warts and skin tags and like whatever. Moles. It's thick and sticky and bright red. Oh, it's a little tricky to use it, but if you need help, reach out to me. I know all the tricks. And then this, my very favorite anti-wrinkle cream made out of marine plant stem cells. I absolutely love this stuff. I've been using it for, let me think, 6 years. And completely natural. It has a whole bunch of other stuff in there that's anti-aging. And, you know, a lot of people spend so much money on expensive anti-wrinkle creams. This one jar, 1.7 ounces, will last you for like 3 months. So, and there's no chemicals in it. And remember, you absorb whatever you put on your skin. So you don't really want to put chemicals on your skin. For simple skin things like abscesses, you can use that, what I just showed you, the Perrins blend, the sticky stuff. But you can also do hot compresses, get yourself some clay, some bentonite clay or green clay, French green clay, and make a little paste of it and just draw the stuff out. So, you know, things like that, you don't need to do anything crazy. And for cracked fingers and feet, you can get yourself some argan oil. It works really well. For itching, you can get some tea tree, and I use a mixture of tea tree and rosemary oil. This can be very helpful. I also have, I didn't screen share it, but I also have a CBD oil on my website. It's a roll-on, and it has boswellia in it, which is anti-inflammatory. It has blue tansy, and it has arnica. So it's great for pain, but it actually also helps with itching. So I had a little itchy rash thing going on, and I put that on there, and it just completely calmed it down. It's called Orso-Pro. I was just stalling because I couldn't remember the name of it. Orso-Pro, O-R-S-O, Pro, on my website. I'll put a link to it in the description of the video. So that's all I have. I know I didn't cover everything that can go wrong with your skin because, sorry, my hair is blowing in the wind, sitting next to an open window. Because there are just so many things. But if you need help, specific help, we can do an evaluation, and I can get you started on a health improvement program, no matter where you are in the world. I have patients all over the world that are getting great results. So you can just email me at questions@drcori.com. Hey, and if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, I would love if you would do that now. Makes me so happy to see my viewership growing. And don't forget to hit the like button if this was helpful. And last and most importantly, please share this video with anyone that you know that you think would benefit from the information. And I hope to see you again soon. And until then, please stay healthy.